experiment that I've been doing, which is a AI native company. And I don't really mean like a AI native company. I mean like a fully AI company. Like AI native companies, the things that Y Combinator is funding right now, they're ran by humans. Me, I'm talking about a completely full AI ran company, and I'm gonna show y'all how I did my first one, and also how you guys can do your first one if you did want to do that, and what different categories are available and things of that nature. But we're also gonna look into the first AI native company that I created. Okay, so just starting off, when I'm talking about an AI native company, I am talking about a company that is kind of like an automation. You set it up one time and you let it run on its own. The difference about using AI agents to do this is that they can intelligently do things rather than just a streamlined process. So what I did was, a lot of people do YouTube automation and things of that nature, but they use platforms like N8N or Make.com, stuff like that. And I wanted to see if Codex could do it. Okay. I wanted to see if Codex can create me an automated YouTube channel, but behind that YouTube channel is a stronger business mission and goal. So this is just a way to kind of like build the company in an autonomous way. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I set this up. So, let me just close all of these really quick. And then we're going to get into the AIGK website too. This, I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay. This is my YouTube channel that is called, I'm going to go to YouTube actually. YouTube.com. Okay. Matter of fact, we'll just click the link. So
the county.
Okay. All right. So this is an example of a easily automated YouTube video or YouTube channel. This is basically audiobooks. So you guys know how easy it is to generate audio and generate images. That is all this automation is. It's images and audio, and then it has video, but video comes from hyperframes or remotion if you want to use that. So basically, I have Codex running this entire YouTube channel for me, and I don't have to do anything except go look at tasks that have been done inside of Codex. So if we look right here, I'm going to look at an explanation of the model that the AI actually gave. So it's a digital first publishing system. The goal is to create original books, audiobooks, covers, thumbnails, and YouTube ready audiobook videos through a repeatable production pipeline instead of treating every book like a one-off creative project. Okay, so basically I'm going to say talk about the structure when it comes to authors and books. So basically, I have this company as a publishing company. And then I have Codex as my CEO. Codex then has authors under him or her or it. And Codex is able to basically get scripts from those authors and develop videos and audio utilizing OpenAI, my OpenAI API, and video utilizing hyperframes, and image utilizing GPT image 2. And it comes with a finished video. So check this out. This is exposing all of this. So if you guys want to steal this idea, go ahead and do it. So many other people do it as well. I'm only doing it as an experiment. If it gets larger, right now we got 3 views 6 views 4 days ago, 2 views, 1 view. So let's say one of these gets to 100 views. I'll continue doing this. But basically, I have these 5 authors, okay? And they all have their own tone, voiceover direction, and voice that's used, and visual direction for their cover. And those authors are, those authors are basically personalities. So whenever Codex runs an automation, which I believe it is this one, the backlog builder. So check this out. This is a good one. So the backlog builder basically is building a backlog of things that can be posted on the channel. Okay. So all of these were inside of the backlog at one point. And now it has created even more. It's created the cover for them. We see these are nice covers. It has the author name, has a nice, look to it. These are covers that I would make as a graphic designer. And this is putting it all together so that my publisher, my YouTube publisher, my daily YouTube publisher, looks at the backlog and pushes the next one that needs to go out. Okay. This is all one agent. This is all Codex doing this, but there are different automations that were set up by Codex to do this. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the setup. I'm going to expose everything to you guys, actually. Every part. So you guys can see that my first prompt was not something that was abstract. It was very focused. Read agents.md and every skill.md under .agents. Okay. I did not build this company inside of Codex. I built this company inside of GPT 5.5 Pro. Okay. So let's go over here really quick. We're going to go publishing, brand strategy, Codex project for publishing right here. All right. I want to do something with a new Codex project. So one company that I've been working on is called Black Signal Publishing, blah, blah, blah. I basically said, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. This is the idea, everything like that. I said, I'll give it my Hicksville API, which we didn't end up using that. And basically, GPT 5.5 Pro, I wish it showed how long it worked. It worked. Okay, this is 7:42 p.m. This one, you can't see the time on that. But it worked for a good like 20-30 minutes on this. And it put together the thumbnail style, the brand style, the authors. It put them all inside of this package. So if I go to my files really quick and we go to Black Signal, let me go really quick. Black Signal Publishing. Okay, Black Signal. Right here, it built out this entire folder for me. In the .agents, there are skills inside of here. Author style, guess what? Skill.md, author styles, quality control, visual production. And, these aren't super long things. YouTube publishing. It's just small skills that make the process repeatable and easy to follow. So it goes to books. It has different stuff. I had the first video inside of here that I created, and then it comes up with all these other ones, and that's just the manifest. And so it has docs, it has readme, it has requirements, agents.md, like this is a fully built out project, and it was done by Codex, and all I had to do, it was done by Pro. It was done by 5.5 Pro. And all I had to do was put it inside of Codex, attach the folder inside of Codex, and give it this startup prompt. And guess what? This thing gave me the startup prompt. This is the same startup prompt that it gave me. Same exact one. So I got that to set it up. Then I went through a whole entire process of really solidifying the process and getting it to build out the project and really solidifying the location of things and what API we're going to use and how this is all going to go. So hopefully I did not expose anything confidential, but that is what it is. That's the whole entire idea of this this thing, and it posted a video. What is it? 3 hours ago? 2 hours ago. And check it out.
Chapter 1. When Eva Mercer opened her father's desk for the last time, she found a tax receipt for a man who had been dead for 12 years.
So it's simple, but guess what? A lot of people like videos like this. And once I optimize the actual style more, once I figure out the actual stories that people want to see, this AI native company is already basically set up. All we have to do is switch over a process. So now you can kind of think, what else can I do with this? What else can become an AI native company? Pretty much anything that can be done completely online can be an AI native company. You can have an AI native graphic design studio. You want to know why? Codex can work inside of Photoshop. It can work inside of After Effects. I use it in After Effects all the time. It can work inside of Premiere Pro. It can work inside of Canva. It can work inside of everything. So if you set up the processes, and let's say you have a website, you get people to put inquiries in that website. Based on that inquiry, it sends a webhook to Codex. A webhook is basically kind of like a conversation. You know, throw a message over to Codex. And attached to that webhook is the form that the inquiry filled out, and Codex goes to work. It already knows what to do. It already has the processes, the skills, and it's all set up. So this is the idea of an AI native company. And I'll give you guys another idea. So and another idea of an AI native company is a AI music label. And I'm thinking of things that don't involve too much video, because video is very expensive right now. Very expensive. If you want to create a company that relies on videos, UGC videos, cinematic videos, any type of videos, it is very, very expensive. So keep that in mind. Unless they're low quality videos, low cost videos. But another example of an AI native company would be a AI music label, okay? An AI record label, and you make Codex the CEO. The way that you would do that is basically create 5 different artists. 5 different artists that create 5 different songs, hook it up to the Suno API, start creating music. Release them in addition to the cover art on YouTube 24/7, every single day. Just put one out. By the time you get 3 years later, your account is built. You're monetized. You get what I'm saying? You do that with 10 different channels. Now you have 10 monetized channels in 2 years, 3 years. So that is the idea, and that is a gold mine opportunity. It can become saturated, but guess what? It won't become saturated. I'll tell you why. Because this is a very, like, for example, Master Key Society and all of these audiobook type of places. Look at this. Fictional audiobook. And there's tons of different genres. You don't have to do fictional books like me. You can do motivational videos. People do stuff all the time. Like Blackout Nation. Look at this. It's probably AI. The audio series.
Mushroom cloud over DC. Military communications completely dark.
Well, I don't know if that's AI, but you guys get the point. Like, you can make any of these videos with an AI voice, especially. So I'm using a voice that's not the most ideal for this, but once I transition to an actual voice platform like HeyGen or 11 Labs, then I will have voices on point, and that'll just be a quick fix. So that's AI native companies. I'm gonna do an actual video kind of explaining the entire process on how I did this for real, but that's the idea of it. Codex can run companies on its own. Right now I have a multitude of automations. This is posting on Sundays and Thursdays. This one is posting daily. It posts on Sundays, but this is the rotation. And so let me actually change this to 5.5 extra high. Yeah. because I think all of these are on 5.4. When it created these automations, it put all of them on 5.4, which that's a no-no. We always use the best model that we can, okay? So you guys are seeing all of my automation. So if you guys want to steal this, go ahead and steal it. I will not be mad at you. You can pause the video. You know, I will not be mad at you. I actually encourage you to. I'm gonna put out a small guide on this. It's not gonna be like a full course. It depends how people like it and how much success that I see from it. If I see that this is a viable way to, you know, grow things autonomously, I'll definitely share it with you guys in a deeper way. And, you know, if it starts generating revenue, I'll start tracking the revenue and sharing it with you guys. So that is AI Native Company. Now we are going to get into